What's up, you guys? Welcome back to SimpleSickBuilds. As you can tell by the thumbnail of this video, I have my first problem on my 2015 Harley xl1200x AK48. I was driving down the freeway the other day. Well, not the other day, yesterday. The exhaust tone changed dramatically on my bike. I was riding and I had one of my earbuds in to listen to some tunes, and obviously I didn't have the other one to listen for anything that happens. So I was riding, I kept on looking down, and it sounded like the mufflers, the mufflers, the exhaust fell off. It sounded horrible. So I got home. It was too dark to check. I was like, I can't check it right now. I live on a ranch, super dark. And I was like, let me wait till the next morning. So I noticed one of the exhaust pipes popped out of the actual engine itself. So let me show you, and drop a comment down below if this is common for Harleys, or do I need to replace something. I'm gonna assess the problem, see if we can fix it, but let me show you exactly what it is. All right, you guys, here we have my dirty ass Harley. Sorry for the dirt, it's a little dusty, but here is the problem that I'm having. I don't know if you guys could see in here. Let me see if I can zoom you guys in just slightly. You guys see right here, in here, the exhaust actually looks like it has a little gap in there, and I turn it on and you could hear her. It sounds horrible. I don't want to turn it on right now because the fact of the exhaust is going to be hot and I'm going to have to put my hands in there. So I'm going to go ahead and probably remove the exhaust. I don't know how hard this is, and if I go over here to this side, there's no hole around it. I'm going to check it to make sure that's the problem. I might have to turn it on, and we'll go from there. Hopefully it's something simple. If not, then I'm screwed, but hopefully it's an easy fix. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it on right now just to make sure that's where the problem's coming from, because I have no choice, because I think that's the problem. It's not moving. Oh yeah, look, it moves in and out. You guys see that? And it's not the cover, it's not this cover, it's the actual exhaust. So look, there you go, guys, look. I knew it. It's out. Yep, it popped out. Alright guys, let's go ahead and remove this lower part of the exhaust. I never removed it, so I'm gonna put you guys on a time lapse and see if I can knock this out. And if anything, I might have to get new pipes. My girl's not gonna like that, but hey, maybe baby. Let's go ahead and take this off. So this was super easy to take off. It was just two bolts holding this in right here, and now I have to remove this. I think it's an O2 sensor. I'm gonna go ahead and remove that because I don't want to let it dangle, or I might just loosen it over there, just so I can set this down on the floor and I won't have to undo this. So give me 1 second and let's see what we can do. That way we don't have to take this out. I don't want to mess with this right now because the problem is in there. So let's see what we can do. I think I can just loosen it up right here. Yeah, I can loosen it up right there and let it hang more, so I can set the exhaust on the floor. Alright guys, I'm gonna go ahead and remove this and we'll see what the problem is. It shouldn't take long. It's just two bolts and then we'll be good. Or nuts, not sure. I was looking into darkness, something to hold on. So the little thing is removed. It's this thing right here. Let me zoom out a little bit. It's this thing right here. It has this little clip right here you can take off. I'm not sure how this thing is supposed to go, and I'm not sure how this thing slid out of the exhaust itself. This exhaust that's right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and look at it and figure out what I'm doing, because I have no clue. So Okay, 1 second guys, I might have to take off the sensor just to make sure that I do this properly, because I honestly don't know what I'm doing. So yeah, let's go ahead and try to knock this out. So guys, I went ahead and reinstalled everything. This seems like it's a snug fit, but not too snug. I might need some new gaskets. I might have to order there's a little clip ring. If you guys know your bikes, I'll go ahead and dismantle it right now so I can kind of show you. So it has this ring right here, and this ring is supposed to be snug on here once it's inside this big thing. So once it's in here, say we slap it in here somehow, it's a little tight, then it's supposed to squeeze on like so. There you go. But it has to be inside that groove. Right now I can't get in that groove. There you go. Now it's in that groove. And then you pull upwards and then it gets snug. So what I'm thinking is I might have to order the new ring around it, this little clip right here that's inside. Let me go ahead and pop it out for you guys. This thing right here, I might have to order new ones. I don't know yet, but we're gonna go ahead and reinstall it just like it should be. We're gonna put this on here and etc. That's gonna go back like it normally goes. And then let me show you something else. The reason I think it sorry, I'm adjusting the camera. The reason I think this thing came off is because the two bolts that go right here and right here, this little thing right there, this little thing right here has play inside here. So what I think that happened is those bolts came off really easily. These are these bolts. So what I'm thinking is, as soon as those bolts came loose, the exhaust shifted. The exhaust was obviously like so. Not the best camera angle, but I'm gonna make it work. Hold on, let me adjust the camera a little bit. Sorry guys. Say the exhaust like this, and it went back a little, and this popped out. Like it actually popped out of the socket up on the top right here. So if this came loose, popped out a little bit, and that's what caused it. So I'm gonna throw some Loctite down on the bottom over here, make sure we're good and set, and we'll be good to go. So let me knock this out real quick. Finally installed the exhaust on it. It's pretty tight. I turn on the bike. You know, I don't like lying and making it like if everything is perfect. I installed it, but now I have another issue. I'm gonna go ahead and show you my other issue, because I keep it 100. I don't bullshit around. I was turning on my bike like so. I actually hopped on it, and let me go ahead and turn this bad boy on. You see there's nothing on the instrumental. Everything's good. That oil light always comes on until I turn it on. Let's go ahead and start it. Neutral. As you guys can see, my check engine light turned on. So you guys could tell I checked the codes. Drop a comment down below if you want to know how to check the codes on a Harley-Davidson. This is a Sportster 2015. It's a 48, but it works for like Street Bobs and some other ones. But it shows P0031, and that's the oxygen sensor, which is the sensor I was just messing with. So I'm gonna go ahead and replace that sensor. Hopefully that clears it. I'm not gonna do that today, but just my luck. First it was exhaust, now it's the sensors. Remember, this bike is old, so it is what it is. I might just order both sensors and replace both, just so we can be on a good note on that. But for now, I want to paint these things right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and take these off and paint them because they look hideous. Alright you guys, now that we have the exhaust covers or heat shields off, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna hit him with this stuff right here, just so the paint can stick, the one I'm about to spray. So put you on a time lapse and let me scuff these up a little bit just so the paint can stick. After we scuffed it up, wasn't trying to remove the paint whatsoever, just give it a scuff so the other paint can stick. We're gonna get some rubbing alcohol and something to clean it down with. So let's just wipe it down and we'll be ready to go. Now that we have that all cleaned up, I can't really show you the bottle because, as you guys can tell, the bottle is used and abused, but it's a textured finish like a truck bed liner, but a high temp one. So let's go ahead and spray it and hopefully they turn out good. All right you guys, that's it for the video. I already put the exhaust covers back on. They're nicely painted, looks better than they did. I also painted this little thing, it's not done drying, where the oil is. It's still a little wet. As you guys know, it's throwing a check engine light on now. So I read the code, it's a P0031. It's an oxygen sensor. If you guys can let me know down in the comments below what happened when I took the exhaust off. I don't know if I pulled the cord a little bit or something happened. It's reading the oxygen sensor now, so I have to order one. Everything's all tightened up in the header itself against the motor. This thing is not going nowhere. It's nicely snug. Nothing more to say guys, but hopefully I can find that part and install it. But yeah guys, I know this video was all over the place because once I started doing one thing, I was like, oh, I should do this. I have enough time on my hands. So with that being said guys, make sure you guys give this video a big thumbs up. Comment down below if you have any questions for me, any advice. My first Harley, I wouldn't do more stuff to it, like a front fairing like I mentioned. I might change the bars out because I want like the T-bars. Just little stuff I want to add to it here and there. A new seat and more things to come. With that being said guys, comment, like, and subscribe. Peace out guys, see you guys on the next one. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys, if the audio sounds weird, I recorded all this on my phone because I don't have my camera. So yeah guys, I apologize if the audio seems distorted or horrible. But yeah guys, peace out, see you guys on the next one. I was looking at the darkness.